Comaculations. Boss move. What you refuse to do. Refuse to lose. I'm just trying to win. Comaculations. Boss move. What you refuse to do. Refuse to lose. I'm just trying to win. Comaculations.
Peaches. Peaches.
I'll retire when I expire. I'm in the truck like a spare tire. Not a dragon, but I spit fire. Volcano.
Last time I talked to him, I made him mad when we were playing 2K. That's a lot. No, I was just acting dumb with him. He got mad.
Somehow the Lord kept me unharmed. Kept my head up under his arms. I had a cross for a charm. The chosen one when I was born. Earl Stevens, I'm the proprietor. Wait for my company to get acquired. 200,000 strong. One day I'll have enough to buy my grandchildren home. Generational wealth. What you doing? Boss move. What you refuse to do. Refuse to lose. I'm just trying to win. Comaculations. Boss move.
I don't know.
Refuse to lose. I'm just trying to win.
I might.
Comaculations.
I'm streaming.
Comaculations. I don't like it, I love it, man. Comaculations. Have at it, man. It's there for you, bro.
You get bailed out almost every game.
It becomes an instant classic when he 40 speed.
That was not a bail. That was pure skill.
I got Fetty to fetch, refuse to lose.
That's a good shot. It's a good shot for Shay. What are you talking about? I need another game. Ain't shit. This dirty ass PlayStation.
Project English is my language. Ghetto slang, broken English. It's hard to crack the code and distinguish. BR, before rap, I was famous. What you doing?
Let's do it. You can make so much money off that.
I'm just trying to win.
Just do it for real. We just gotta learn how to do the dev.
Boss move. What you refuse to do. Refuse to lose. I'm just trying to win. Comaculations. Go crazy, my guy. Let's have at it. Comaculations. It's the reality of all of us, man. Hello. Comaculations. Droopy on the beat.
It's duck season, only pop out for a reason. Show face if it's then I'm cheesing. If not, get a check by my demon. Yeah, hey, I'll pop out, you gon' feel my presence. The message real heavy in my press kit. Mind, body, build my soul, how to dress it. No lanes in my corner, we impressive. Pop back if you tryna get active. Duck off in the stool, making magic. And my paper burning. Addicted to looking good, it's a habit. I'm too cold when you see it, they jacket. No like, no plastic, vibe like in my glass, they classic. I got it in my bag, spinning backflips. Hurt real good, I give it to you, no average. Green like gold, give it to her like yellow, saw red, said no. Keep it going, young Uno. Mommy, hello, make you like jello. It's duck season.
Bro, I can't get into that game.
Show face if it's then I'm cheesing. If not, get a check on my demon. Ay, it's duck season, yeah. Only pop out for a reason. Pop out, show face if it's then I'm cheesing. If not, get a check on my demon. Ay, I make it turn around. Attention on her like an ultrasound. I can read what's on her mind, no cap and gown. I'm brown and I'm happy when she down. That is at the posse hello.
I'm about to. No, I'm about to get on Fortnite right now.
About the music, little baby, love my disc jockey.
Rough around the edges because every.
So here's the bangs, tell me who's your
Mm-hmm.
Go have from the kid, make you the mother. It might be written in the stars, I get my way with words. We could take it to the crowd, let you name the verb. Second thought slid through on my
Last time I played on this build was February. That's crazy.
It's duck season, only pop out for a reason. Cheesing, if
How tall or big they are?
Alright.
pop out for a reason. Show face if it's then I'm cheesing. If not, get a check on my demon.
I can use what I have, and that is a 6'9".
Baby.
It's not one of us now. I got more than I ain't subbing yet. I can't keep a lookout. I got too much that I'm looking at. Bands on top of bands be falling over. when
Jay said to use them,
I can't pay a bill.
so I'm using them.
I ain't find none. I was being real, not like he did. Where you
Huh?
find none. Put 'em on a leash and make 'em think back to everything they said.
You said to use them, so I'm gonna use them and lose.
Talking about network when I got it all in my
Bro.
Unless when you say something, 'cause you always getting upset. Say no, but I never get depressed in, so it's on red. Only coming in late when I look clean, I'ma make a mess. They don't see me, but I see they face.
I had
when
to.
I make a mess.
I can't. I hate playing. Nah, I'm just gonna pull LeBron on Shea.
Be the same now, boy, yeah.
It'll just be no more Shea.
Them boys in a Civic going 50. There's a diff. Ain't nobody see me winning, but I be here. And a man, they just wanna see me different. Kick back when I count meal, now they wanna hide when it ain't safe, but they don't do it and they play game. And they like everyone for a little bit when they hate at the same time. If I don't like you, you get. Yeah. 808 when I jump kick, got it. Just saying where I'm at now. I was in yams, but I just left. Let's go. Had to call game on a first, and it ain't work. Say they only want a little bit, but they always hitting up my phone all alone when it get tough now, and I laugh when it's time to go. Yeah, I don't miss you, you don't do enough for me to diss you, but I put a party on a big yacht, and I want you to come kick it. Keep your head down, boy, I'll never be the same now, boy, yeah. Just got a new whip with a V8 and it make noise, yeah. Them boys in a Civic going 50, there's a diff. Ain't nobody see me winning, but I be here. And a man, they just wanna see me different. Kick back when I count meal, now they wanna hide when it ain't safe, but they don't do it and they play game. And they like everyone for a little bit when they hate at the same time. If I don't like you, you get.
Let me tell you. You my little boo thing, so I don't give a hoot what you do. Say, girl, I know you a little too tame. I'll be shooting that shot like 2K, girl, I know. Tell 'em I'm next. Tell 'em you find a little something too fresh, I know. Tell 'em I'm next. Tell 'em you find a little something too fresh, I know. Put a little gold in the teeth and the fit good, so I took the doors out the Jeep, okay. I see a brother holding your seat, no beef, but I'm trying to get to know you at least. Don't take my talking to your own. I can keep it chill like. I'ma keep it real when your man long gone. If you're looking for a friend and you got the wrong song, baby girl, what's good? What's with ya? If you book tonight, that's fiction. I'm outside, no pictures. You want me? Go figure. To the back, to the front. You a 10, baby girl, but I'm the one. Hey, to the back, to the front. You a 10, baby girl, but I'm the one. You my little boo thing, so I don't give a hoot what you do. Say, girl, I know you a little too tame. I'll be shooting that shot like 2K, girl, I know. Tell 'em I'm next. Tell 'em you find a little something too fresh, I know. Tell 'em I'm next. Tell 'em you find a little something too fresh, I know. Hey, girl, you got me. I'm singing. It's like, oh, oh, You my little boo thing. So I don't give a hoot what you do, say, girl, I know. You a little too tame. I'll be shooting that shot like 2K, girl, I know. Tell him I'm next. Tell him you find a little something too fresh, I know. Tell him I'm next. Tell him you find a little something too fresh, I know.
Bro, Jay. Why did you ask what's corner? I think we should be at least in the third by now, brother. At least third.
Where are you? Are you still there?
Let's get it in motion. Let's get it in motion.
Oh my god.
Doubling back on you, I have to refocus. If I were you, to be honest, I wouldn't approach us. Out in the world, ready. Let's get it in motion. Let's get it in motion. Come to the hood, I give you a tour. They were content with life, but I wanted more. Thinking of ways of getting my foot in the door. Let's get it in motion. 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 Let's get it in motion.
Are you still there?
All of the homies we had turned into ghosts. We didn't know any better or know how to cope. Had to try out for the team, then wait on results. That was St. Andrews, I hated the coach. Entering raffles, I was just doing the most. Paying to play for the shows, you know how it goes. Plotting with ass, we were just struggling on unemployment, back on the ropes. I had to get it in motion, get it in motion. Listen to Quick on the radio, then were the days. Balancing options, getting in so many ways. So many plays, I ended up playing it safe. Let's get it in motion, let's get it in motion. Let's get it in motion, let's get it in motion. Let's get it in motion, let's get it in motion. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, go. Watching you is making me vomit, I'm dominant, juggling how many flows. Please don't compare me to none of these. I touch it and turn into dominant gold. All of the time that I spend in myself is in silence, I'm ducking and dodging these. Slide on you, you thought that I ran out of. That's when it's time to making them. Got nothing to prove the way that I'm killing the mic. Couldn't imagine this happening back when my mama was making the stew with the rice. Enrolled in college for only like half a semester. I knew that it wouldn't suffice. Said that I'd either be clear and jump, but my destiny couldn't have proven them right. I had to get it in motion. Let's 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 get it in.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. Now here's Murray. It's good. Greg, we're sure to see a lot of quality basketball here tonight, given the veteran talent on both sides.
Yeah, tremendously high IQs from both teams, so expect a clean game. And some of these players have been through it all in this league.
And so the Denver Nuggets get the first points on the ball game. And the dunk by Doncic.
Big time flush by Doncic. Man, this young fella really has a lot of game.
Here's Murray. Six on the shot clock. It's rebounded by Hayes.
Boy, that's a look. He has to finish, and he knows it. Blown opportunity.
And here's LeBron outside. Porter pulls it in. And here's Denver. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. Briefly spoke with David Adelman. Of course, they know they have their work cut out for them with LeBron on the court. He told me James hasn't really lost a step. It's a constant problem out there, so I'm ready to try anything, including just throwing extra bodies at him. Of course, that probably means some double teams in LeBron's immediate future. Guys?
Thanks, David.
Boy, the determination on defense is pretty impressive from Murray. Really doing his best to pester the shooters.
Nikola Jokic, Clark, is as skilled a big as we have seen. When he has the ball, he can really affect the opposition.
Yeah, he's such a great passer, and he's got tremendous size. I mean, people forget because he's pretty nimble and agile that he's, you know, right at 7 feet tall, 7'1", with really long arms. So he's a problem just from the size standpoint. Then you factor in his otherworldly skills as a passer, as a shot maker, as a basketball player. And now you've got something that's as unique as we've seen in, I think, the history of the game.
Brown's shot is off.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Here's James. That shot off the mark.
Yeah.
Denver in the lead.
I can't tell it, bro. This pisses me off.
Murray outside. Banked in off the glass.
Murray doing whatever it takes to find the shot. Dynamic play from Jamal.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Lakers trail by 4. Doncic bounce pass. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Los Angeles with another miss.
With the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
And Clark for the Lakers. Their last 2 seasons ended in playoff losses to the Denver Nuggets.
And I tell you what, they fought hard both times, Kevin. The point differential was only 24 points over the 4 games in 2023 and just 11 points in 2024. LA actually led most of the 5-game series, but weren't able to advance.
Now here's LeBron following the miss by Jamal Murray. Back to James. 4 on the clock. Here's Hayes. And the layup's good off the glass. There's 1:17 left in the first quarter of the game. Murray scanning the floor. Outside Westbrook. Back to Gordon. That 3 off the mark. And so Doncic will bring it up for Los Angeles.
Are you kidding me, bro?
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
What do you mean?
Substitution on the court.
Yeah.
They time it right, they can end this quarter with a 2-for-1.
And that's how you want to end the quarters.
There's the 3. That one's good. Maybe that'll get him going after a 2-for-6 start.
You cannot give Luka any space out beyond the arc because he'll make you pay every time.
Here's Westbrook. The Lakers with the rebound. Now Doncic. He has 5. Over Westbrook. Off target with the free throw line, Jay.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
And a closely contested, grit and grind first quarter comes to a close. Lakers lead by 1.
7.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And from what we've seen so far from the Lakers, guys, what are your thoughts?
You know, I think they're going to be happy with how they played here early on.
I agree with you. I mean, they hit the ground running, had a strong start to the game, but they're hoping they can manage the rest of the way.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. If you think Luka Doncic makes amazing shots in the games, you should see his trick shots. It's legendary stuff with his teammates. Luka says, I'm just making them up. I like to have fun, so sometimes I just try some new stuff. And of course, Kevin, he always feels like they're going in.
Thank you, D.A. He is a magician with the ball. A very creative mind, and it's fun to watch. You know, it's inevitable that a player's physical abilities diminish over the course of a career. But the thing that stands out to me about LeBron James is that he never lost his insatiable drive to win. Guys, if anything, he's gotten stronger. Saric outside. Shot clock at 2. Offensive rebound. The Lakers in the lead. Reeves outside.
No.
Shot that time, not on target. Nice feed from Porter. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Murray for 3. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3. It's on Luka Doncic. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Yeah, and he wasn't someone you wanted to foul if you were defending him last season. 85% is what he made from the line.
Yeah, you know, that was one spot where they didn't have to worry about him at all. I mean, at the free throw line, he was automatic.
And he makes all 3. Clark, obviously, this is a results league for head coaches. And we're always going to see lots of changes at that position.
I think you're exactly right. I don't necessarily agree with it all the time. I would like to see owners and general managers and decision makers be a little more patient, give coaches a little more runway. But we know it's a results-oriented league, and oftentimes the reality is that it's easier to change one coach than it is perhaps to change a handful of players on a roster that's not performing.
Murray with it. 7 points in the game. Outside, Porter. Cranes it from beyond the arc. And the Nuggets lead by 2.
That's a great response from Porter Jr. Taking those 3 points right back.
Denver making a switch here. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. In the corner, it's James. Good defense by Jokic.
Are you kidding me,
Boy,
bro?
patrolling the paint
They
well,
can't take
protecting
them
the
all
rim.
the way.
That's exactly the kind of defensive
I need
effort
to shoot
you
it.
need against him.
Murray right side. Pass to Brown. Offline with his 3.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Here's James. Down low. And Hayes throws it down.
LeBron doing what he does best, creating for and elevating others.
Mark, it has been quite a run for the Nuggets, hasn't it, who have made the playoffs every season since 2019.
And how about this, Kevin? They've only been lower than a 3 seed one time in that span. And that was because Murray missed the season due to injury. They are consistently tough.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
Everything working for them inside so far, guys. Tons of high-quality shots that they're knocking down inside.
Driving in, and it's good for 2. Vincent's got his first points in this one. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. Pass to Jokic. And another miss by Denver.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Low block shot on the way. And again, it's the Lakers.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
And Denver has possession. They trail by 1. Murray outside. Kicks it out to Gordon. Vanderbilt with the steal. Pass to Vincent. Now Goodwin. It's stolen. Inside. Gordon. Vincent with the rebound. And here is Los Angeles now. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Vanderbilt gets a wide open look. And it's off from three-point range. And here is Murray. 10 points for him. Puts up a deep three. And the last second attempt does not
He
go
got a
in
little
for him.
jumper.
And
Not
that's
much.
it for the first half of action. What's been a very close
No.
game here. Los Angeles on top. They lead by 1. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. And Greg, something that is so important to this team, Jamal Murray's shot creation.
It is, Kevin. He creates so much with the ball or off of it. The work he puts in on offense frees up everything for his teammates. Great competitor who's really a perfect fit with this court.
On the wing, Porter. 5 on the clock. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Lakers leading by 4. LeBron slashes inside. And he drops in the layup off the glass. James has got his second basket.
Speed and power and the ability to finish with both hands makes LeBron James's drives.
Jamal Murray is still an elite scorer. And Clark, he has fought through so many injuries.
And it's remarkable that he's as explosive off the bounce as he is after the injuries that he's dealt with. His ability to create a shot, especially at crunch time, one of the best in the league. The pull-up jumper, the teardrop, and the three, he's got all of those.
James in the post. Strong inside. What a move by James.
His overall size and strength really sets James apart from the rest of his peers when you think about his skill set inside.
From the arc. Denver grabs the miss. 90 seconds now into the second half. Here's Jokic. Doncic with the steal. And now James pushing it. Oh, a big move by LeBron.
Oh, okay. I guess LeBron wanted that one to sting a little. He put a little extra on that one.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. The Nuggets trailed by 8. Murray outside. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Murray's got 14 points.
Well, you don't like to see Murray get on this kind of a roll if you're defending him now because he's creative, and once he gets going, it's hard to slow him down.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Hey, Kevin, we all know the Lakers have to pound the ball inside. LeBron James says, we have attackers. That's who we are. That's what we do. We're not shooting 40 to 53s a game. We don't have the luxury of being that team. Working it into the paint,
Luka
that's
keeps
what we're
missing.
really good at. Kevin, they play to their strengths.
They got a lot of strength. Got to do it. Thanks, DA.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And count it from 19 feet away. James has got the lead up to 11 now for Los Angeles.
From mid-range, LeBron really dialed in. You can't think you're safe giving him those shots.
Murray, good.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
One thing about the Lakers, Clark, over the last couple seasons, they get themselves to the free throw line.
Yeah, and a lot of that is due to the fact they've got some real creators in their lineup, guys who can attack off the dribble at multiple positions from multiple angles, and that creates pressure for the defense.
Now, here's Porter. Off target from three-point range.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Reeves gets the bucket.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Here's Jokic. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Well, Clark, we know Nikola Jokic has many interests outside of basketball, like training his horses.
I love that about him. When basketball season is over, he knows exactly what he wants to do and needs to do to take care of his body, but he's not going to be a slave to basketball year-round. He's got other interests, and he's going to indulge and engage in those. He's got other passions, which I love seeing, and horses apparently one of his other passions for sure.
Sinks the triple. Doncic has got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Lakers. To the left side wing. Back to Jokic. A slam by Jokic.
And Joker doesn't get up too often, but when he slams it down, it feels like he's trying to bring the basket with him.
LeBron's shot is good.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Hachimura with it. Now guarded by Porter. Back to Hachimura. No good from outside.
Why?
The Nuggets trailed by 13. Porter in the corner. A 3-ball. Pass to Watson. Now Porter. They shoot again. And goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
Kudos for the effort, but he got there a little too late.
That will count. That one, no good. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. Their defense has been very effective. 41. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And here are the Nuggets now. 11-point game. Pass to Brown. Now here's Gordon. Clock at 6. And they pick up 2. Gordon's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Nuggets.
Well, you've got to give Gordon the ball when he's down inside. I mean, he can really score it in there.
And here's Doncic from the arc. No good on that one. The Nuggets now on offense. Into the lane. Pass to Porter. With the crossover. And James pulls it down. And so James will bring it up for the Lakers. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Tough shot in close by LeBron.
Timeout. And making it look easy. LeBron overwhelms the defense inside.
Timeout called, Nuggets. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. Was able to listen on what David Adelman went over with his team. He was...
Oh, my. Bro, I don't feel like playing another one, bro. No, bro. Bro. Hell no, I'm not doing no damn best out of 7. This is my last one right here anyway, so. Maybe. I don't know what I want to play. Ain't shit. What do I want to play with, I guess? I don't know right now. What team?
Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA Ball. Brian Anderson here. With me tonight are analysts Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. Now here's Van Vliet. Now here's Green. Cashes in the 12-footer. You know, on paper, this looks like a lopsided matchup, but anything can happen in the NBA, Grant.
Yeah, that is the truth.
Don't listen to him.
Games. One guy gets hot, a team gets cold. That's
You got bailed out.
to swing the entire outcome of a game.
It always comes down to the wire, and he gets bailed out.
And he goes with the big dunk right over Alperen Şengün.
An awesome athlete. It's fun watching Gobert get up and hammer it down with force.
And here's Green from the arc. The rebound by the Timberwolves. First quarter of play, a minute in. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Now Green. Thompson scanning the floor. Van Vliet outside. And stolen by Edwards.
Yeah, I need to fix this lineup.
And he drives in. And Edwards.
I'm not having him play.
Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards. Wow.
Launches a three. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. First quarter and about a minute and a half in. Here's Edwards. The layup off target.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the plate and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
And Grant, the success of teams like the Timberwolves showing that size still matters.
Yeah, in this pace and space era, that may have come into question just a bit, but size and skill combined has always been your best bet at winning. So sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop. Now here's Green. Another missed shot. He's 1 of 5.
That is
Looking
not
shaky out there. And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. To the middle. Here's Randall. The kick out to Edwards. Six to shoot. The whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That'll be a second foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And Ime Udoka has called timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
No. Yeah.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I briefly spoke with Chris Finch. We talked about how Alperen Şengün can act as a facilitator. Coach said he sees the floor like nobody else. He's got a great mind for the game. And if you let him find his guy out of the high post, he will punish you. No doubt about it, they're aware. He is the engine of this offense.
Thank you for that, Allie.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Minnesota in the lead.
There was.
Here's Conley. That shot off the mark. Nice D from Thompson. There's the double team with Alexander Walker. Pass to Şengün. Left side, Green. That gives them the lead.
Look, I don't care if Green is shooting from outside or in the paint close. This man finds a way.
Randall deciding where to go with it. Five on the clock. Three-pointer. Thompson pulls it in. And it's Houston's ball.
Are you here, Tom? Yeah, not at no fucking 1 o'clock. No, we're playing tomorrow during the day. What? Making sure you're here, buddy.
There's 47 seconds left to play in the first. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
That is Thompson's game, rocking the rim and giving his team some energy.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
And that one's good from Conley.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Now here's Thompson. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
And attacking with reckless abandon. Somehow Thompson able to get through.
Houston shooting their first foul shot of the game. Timberwolves trail by 3. Edwards with it. Fades. It's rebounded by Houston. And here is Green. That'll count. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. The Rockets on top. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. All right, guys, for the Rockets, what jumps out at you stat-wise?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
Here's DiVincenzo. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game. Houston in the lead. And Grant, you look at the Rockets' additions over the last year or two. There's an emphasis on toughness.
Yeah, toughness, both physical and mental. Those are the kinds of veterans they've brought in. And that extends, of course, to the coaching staff, too.
You can tell Green likes to move quickly. He gets that ball, and he's taking the shot in just a few seconds.
Outside, Alexander Walker. Out to DiVincenzo. Clark outside. McDaniels inside. Good on the shot.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, Jabari Smith Jr. is making some serious strides, and Coach Ime Udoka praised him and said his all-around game, his confidence, great defensive versatility. He's starting to handle and make plays for others. Shooting is a huge asset for him, but we want him to post up and find his mid-range shots as well, where he can rise up over guys. Brian?
He is certainly one to watch, Allie. Thank you. Timberwolves trail by 5. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
The impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Green for 3. Houston another three.
And it's encouraging to watch Green knock down the triple. Needs to keep doing this.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Pass to Dillingham. Thompson with the block.
Decent reach and solid instincts, allowing Thompson to get a hand on it.
Yep, that one goes. And now an 8-point Houston lead. All right, Grant, which U.S.-born player do you think has the best chance to supplant LeBron as the face of the league?
Oh, man, you're putting me on the spot, B.A. Well, the conversation has to be between Jason Tatum, Ja Morant, and Anthony Edwards. They're the best young talent that the U.S. has to offer, and they're only getting better.
And here's Green from the arc. Reed with the rebound. Now the Timberwolves with it. Thompson pulls it in.
I'm not sure what happened there. His family's in the building. I don't know. You have to finish those.
He's undersized for a 4, but his hops level the playing field.
Timberwolves trail by 10. Here's DiVincenzo. And they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize.
Okay, knockout.
Man.
That's unreal. I mean, Thompson, that was going to hit his head on the rim one day. Oh.
Why are we double teaming?
Here's Miller. And it's all from three-point range. And here's Houston. They're on a 15-6 run. Here's Whitmore outside. And he can't connect. He's 1 for 3 in this game. Minnesota with the ball. It's a 10-point game. Right side Reed. Goes back up. No luck on that one. Good work defensively by Whitmore. Green for 3. They grab their own miss. It's blocked.
Bro,
and so it looks like it'll be
I hate
Houston's
playing.
ball.
That's the only downfall, bro. It never does nothing.
Nice execution inside from Green.
And one of Green's best attributes is that he doesn't really see contact. He will either go over it or through it.
Shot from 16. Off the window. It's good. Edwards got 6.
Taking full advantage of a gap in the mid-range coverage.
Pass to Whitmore from about 16. And that comes off the assist by Green. And the Rockets lead by 12. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Thompson's shot is off. Now here's Edwards. 6 points for him. Oh, Edwards packs it home.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Pass to Whitmore. Over McDaniels. Off target on the 15-footer.
Gotta hit
So
those.
it's Jalen Green making highlights
Up
for
by
Houston.
10. Let's go.
8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Timberwolves trail by 10.
You know, a reliable veteran like Julius Randle is so valuable. He provides a foundation for everyone else to play off of because they know he'll be there to score and help out. He makes it easier for other players to succeed around him. Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Richard, if you look back at the Rockets' history, it's striking how many all-time greats have worn that uniform.
There are so many Hall of Famers. Hakeem Olajuwon, Ralph Sampson, Calvin Murphy, Yao Ming, Elvin Hayes, and that's only to name a few.
And so Gobert will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They trail by 9. Pass to Randall. Outside Conley. Şengün with a steal. Now Green. Knocked away. Smith outside. Clock at 6. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Wow. Smith going for a slam. He wants everyone to know that he's arrived.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Randall inside. Outside Conley. Edwards looking it over. Shot clock at 5. Edwards drives. Oh! Wow. Real! That's what they came for. Wow.
Yeah, what energy from Edwards on the drive. Pushing his way inside and straight to the cup.
Pass to Brooks. The kick out to Van Vliet. Late clock. Houston's got to hurry. Here's Smith. And they force the shot clock violation. Great feed. Here's Edwards. He's got 10. Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Edwards is doubled. Outside Conley. Range the triple. Conley's got 6.
Just a smart offensive player. Conley is aware of when he should look to rise and fire. Woo, I love it.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. You know, it's hard to understate the value Van Vliet brings to this team, Richard.
When you look back at Toronto's championship in 2019, he made some huge plays. When the moment got big, he came through and came out on top.
You know, Grant and Van Vliet, they've got a guy who's been through everything in this league.
Yeah, B.A. Van Vliet's seen it all. He's won a championship. He's been in the All-Star game. He's been on a last-place team. But no wonder nothing seems to faze him.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. And Gobert with the stuff.
When Gobert is close like that, you know he's going to try and ram it through.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, the Timberwolves are one of the biggest teams in the association, and Coach Chris Finch said, quote, "That's how we're built. It's part of our identity. That's what we have to lean into. We want to be big at the rim and force our size on opponents." Brian, he loves to see other teams hesitant to enter into the paint.
Hearing footsteps, right? Allie, thanks. Fast break, Minnesota. Here's Edwards. It's good, and there's a block called on the play. He'll get 1 free throw.
You got to bring more muscle if you want to stop Edwards from scoring. He's gifted at converting through contact.
Should have been a charge.
There's 1:59 left in the third quarter. Pass to Brooks. Back to Van Vliet. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Outside, DiVincenzo. Randall outside. .125 left in the third. Can't connect from short range. Now Van Vliet. Pass to Brooks. Back to Van Vliet. Misses in close. Timberwolves trail by 5. 56 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Right side Edwards. To the inside. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Dillon Brooks.
Well, we know Edwards has an impressive skill set, but what really separates him is the competitive edge that he plays with.
They throw good, Edwards. So both teams making some changes here. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
VanVleet. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good.
And a speedy offensive play by VanVleet, pulling up out of nowhere for a shot.
And Edwards puts up a deep 3. Minnesota again missing.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's VanVleet. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. VanVleet's got 6 in the quarter.
That may be not the highest percentage of looks right there, but look, you can't argue with results, I guess.
Edwards, no good.
Normally he drains that.
And so it's Houston closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. What has them in front right now? By an... The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Houston leading by 7. Here's Brooks. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
He takes it in. And Gobert with a block.
Well, Rudy loves erasing shots. Every chance he gets, he'll take a swipe at you.
Brooks from outside. And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for the T-Wolves. 9-point game. Inside, Edwards lays it in.
And certain nights, Edwards just goes off. Very tough to stop when he's in the zone.
Yeah, I have a membership for a while.
Here's VanVleet. And it comes off the front of the rim. Edwards with it. Tate picks him up defensively. Stolen by VanVleet.
Come on.
Here's Randall. Banked it in off the glass.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, nice play by Randall.
He can time out right there because I need my starters back in.
Area quickness.
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. Houston making some changes. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, over the break, I listened to Ime Udoka's huddle. Coach had a direct message for the team saying no matter the lead, no NBA game is ever over. Do not let your guard down. We'll see if they hold on.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Whitmore. Over Edwards. And that one's good. Whitmore.
Great to see players still working the in-between areas. There wasn't much resistance defensively.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. It's Edwards on the wing. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
And Edwards' teammates encourage him to be aggressive because when he is, he forces the defense's hand.
Both good from the line that time. Houston leading by 5. And here's Green from the arc. Pass to Whitmore. Back to Smith. Takes a 3. It's rebounded by Anthony Edwards. Now the Timberwolves with it. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Rockets?
I like how they've been attacking the lane. It's been beautiful. All game long, they've been successful penetrating and getting offensive production.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line.
Just a tough miss at the line. They're down 2 baskets now. And man, does Thompson glide down the court with ease. Outstanding at finishing in transition.
Left side, Edwards. Pass to Conley. There's the double with Thompson. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Whitmore. Edwards with it. 6 on the shot clock. There's the drive. And then flying high.
Wow. Edwards almost makes it look effortless. Like the whole team wasn't holding their breath right there.
Here's Thompson. And he converts the layup.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the fourth.
Huge bucket from Gobert, answering the call when his team needs him.
Thompson outside. There's a minute 47 left to play in the fourth. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's on Anthony Edwards.
Great job drawing the foul and almost converted the shot.
Bro, I think. Yeah, bro, I just seen that. It's near Fuzzy Tacos. Whoa, where it used Fuzzy Tacos used to be.
Here's Edwards. Thompson with the block. And it's out of bounds to Minnesota. A minute 39 left to play.
It always looks good when I see it.
Right side Edwards. Outside McDaniels. No good on the shot. Houston leading by 5. And here's Green from the arc. McDaniels with the rebound. Here's Edwards. Count the basket and the foul.
They called that a foul?
And you gotta love the mentality of Anthony Edwards. He wants to be the star. He wants the spotlight. Not everyone is like that. When it's this close, he's exactly who they want at the stripe.
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. And coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. Thompson outside. Outside for Green. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. And the Rockets lead by 5.
There are guys that will take that shot, and there are guys that will make that shot. Green is one of those guys that will make that.
All right. Better get a stop, brother.
Stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play, coming through when it matters most.
Smith outside. Outside Whitmore. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good.
I gotta hit that.
Here's Edwards. And he sinks it.
Oh.
Tie game. Huge basket right there. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Green. And it's in.
How about Jalen Green stepping up, showing poise in a big spot?
Here's Edwards.
He missed.
And the rebound goes to the Rockets.
Let's go. He's so hard.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't have to the clock.
Bro.
That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that makes it a 3-point lead. And Chris Finch calls timeout here. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. Let's hear from our analyst. Give us your take on the strategy being discussed right now.
If they leave the arc open, take it. But it may be safer to get a quick 2 and then foul.
Yeah, time is the enemy at this point. So I think I'd go for the
Oh my God, he had me crabbed.
And so the big win by Houston.
Dude, he had me crabbed and everything. Oh my God.
Victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
Oh don't know, brother. If I lose this game, now I'm actually getting off.
She give me a commission. Only time he could get at me is my mentions. Buy for it, get it tailored, I know her dimension. She's so in love with CC, it's all over her wish list. They took her to the back room, I let her get the big. For an envy, don't put them in your business. I let you go for whatever you want, and she ain't.
What?
Yeah.
I'm closing out. I am. I'm gonna close it out right here.
Cut off on an island, both our phones on silent. Like, what you heard about me, you gotta come and try this. Baby, these handshakes getting weirder and weirder. Look every man eye to eye, I don't fear them. These little, that worship.
We'll see the Oklahoma City Thunder taking on the Los Angeles Lakers. Welcome to 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. Along with Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and our sideline reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a two-pointer. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. And on paper, Greg, this might seem like a potential blowout, but anything can happen in this NBA.
Kevin, we see upsets happen all the time. It's what makes the sport great. You can't take any team or game for granted.
No, I timed that
Williams
so bad.
for three. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. Here's Doncic. Count the basket.
Creating space, Doncic will move defenders around.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Rick, it seems like throughout his career, Gilgeous-Alexander has an answer to whatever the defense might throw at him.
Well, the defenses don't have answers to stop him, Kevin. I know that. This guy is so quick with the basketball. He's so good at adapting on the fly with the ball, getting around the initial defender to make plays. Superstars have that quality. SGA has it in spades.
Now, here's Doncic. Unloads. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
And he's such a polished shooter. You can't give Doncic these kinds of opportunities, or he's going to burn you.
Outside Williams. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, briefly spoke with J.J. Redick. He said SGA has this special ability to lull a defender into a slower pace and then suddenly make a quick move that leaves everybody just standing there. Coach feels the attention has to be on him. He wants to force somebody else to beat them. Guys?
Okay, David, much appreciated. And so here is Oklahoma City. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. The turnaround Jay. A rebound by the Lakers.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
On offense, here are the Thunder. Nifty move. Six on the shot clock. Over in the corner, Williams. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
Well, Gilgeous-Alexander with that height at his position allows him to do so many things other guys really pretty much dream of.
Here's Doncic. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
He's got a good handle, excellent body control. Doncic is a threat to pull up from anywhere.
The shot by Williams, no good.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And you can never really count out these Los Angeles Lakers.
Oh,
can
my
you?
God.
No, I really don't think you can. They battle out of the play-in tournament. They overcome obstacles, and they have tremendous willpower.
Make that.
The Thunder with the lead. A minute 50 left to play in the first quarter. To the middle. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. 5 to shoot. And stolen by LeBron.
I'm not
And
the
it's the
right
Lakers
answer.
on the break.
Dumb, bro. Get shit out of here, LeBron.
7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan.
Bro.
Can alter a block just
That
about
is the
every
latest
shot
foul
in his
call
vicinity.
ever. Bro didn't even have the ball in his
That one is
hands.
off. You know, it's inevitable that a player's physical
That's why ball don't
abilities diminish
lie.
over the course of a career. But the thing that stands out to me about LeBron James is that he never lost his insatiable drive to win. Guys, if anything, he's gotten stronger.
And attacking the rim. Holmgren making excellent use of that height inside.
Here's Doncic. Thunder with the rebound. Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it.
Oh, I'm not trying to
rebounded by
take that
Hayes.
up. But okay.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. They trail by 3. Oh, and the jam by LeBron.
That is what makes LeBron James so special. Size and the handle, a nightmare to cover.
Now here's Williams. The shot will not fall. Nice D from Doncic. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. James in the post. Pass to Finney-Smith. Lets it go from deep. Good, and the assist goes to James.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The 15-footer, good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 points.
Well, looking into the gaps of the defense there, he's not going to miss many of those when he gets to that range.
It's all tied here in Los Angeles. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And what stands out to you from the Lakers in this one?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin, we all know the Lakers have to pound the ball inside. LeBron James says, we have attackers. That's who we are. That's what we do. We're not shooting 40 to 50 threes a game. We don't have the luxury of being that team. Working it into the paint, that's what we're really good at. Kevin, they play to their strengths.
They got a lot of strength. Got to do it. Thanks, D.A. And so here is Oklahoma City following the bucket by the Lakers. Caruso, no good.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Reeves outside. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Reeves has got the lead up to 3 now for the Lakers. Here's Dort. 2 points. That one goes.
And how about the athleticism of Dort? You see the width he has, but man, he can outwork you defensively.
In recent years, Brent, we've seen Oklahoma City turn into a contender simply by developing their own young talent.
Yeah, blocks on sticks, on bricks, on blocks, and that's what they've done. They have not signed a free agent, a big-name guy. They built from within. They built an incredible roster by drafting well and fostering the growth of these young players, along with a coach who has given them a lot of belief. It's been pretty magical in OKC.
Here are the Lakers. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Reeves, that's a 2-pointer. Dort grabs the miss.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He's one of the best in the business, absolutely. Here's Reeves. It's in. It's his third field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Trying to pass to someone else. Okay.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. He gets that one. Reeves has got 8 points.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. And the Thunder with some changes. Every year, Greg, we get a new batch of rookies into the NBA, and sometimes we're all guilty of judging them too early.
Oh, absolutely. I think we need probably 3 years to evaluate a player. You know, fans and media can be a little harsh at times, but not everybody develops at the same rate.
Now, here's Goodwin. After the miss from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Doncic missing. There's 1:47 left here in the second. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots the 3. It's rebounded by Hayes.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Shoots from 14. It's good. And the Lakers lead by 5.
No question, James has the green light from anywhere. That mid-range is just another area where he's dangerous.
Brent, there can't be any question now that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has arrived as an NBA superstar.
No doubt about it, Kevin. I mean, you finish in the top 3 of MVP voting. That is a stamp of approval. SGA, one of the more feared players in the game, and this guy is on his way.
Now, here's Doncic. He has 6. From outside, off the mark.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Here's James. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander. Under trailing by 3. Holmgren in the corner. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Holmgren. Clock at 4. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Los Angeles leading by 3. Doncic outside. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
11 seconds left in the first half. Here's James. Oh, LeBron's just too strong inside.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Austin Reeves has been on display for the Lakers. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We come back right after this.
18.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. 5-point lead, the biggest of the game. Looking to get back on track here. Doncic with the strong move inside.
And inside, Luka knows the bucket is there, so he is willing to fight for it.
Williams looking over the floor. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Clock at 6. Now here's Holmgren from the arc. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Here's Doncic. The Thunder pull it in. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He's picked up by LeBron. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. 8 points for him. It's tipped. Now, here's James. And James throws it down hard.
Oh, okay. I guess LeBron wanted that one to sting a little. Put a little extra on that one.
Pass to Holmgren for the three. It's hauled in by Doncic. Lakers leading by 6. Takes the three. No good. Shot missing. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Over to the wing. Pass to Holmgren. Here's Williams. And it's Williams finishing it off.
Oh, nice job there from Holmgren. His guys appreciate when they're open, he gets them the ball.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Well, Brent, we had to wait a year for it, but Chet Holmgren had an incredible rookie season.
And I don't think any talent evaluator is surprised at the way that Chet came in his first year and was able to contribute and sometimes dominate in the ways that he did. So coming back healthy, making that immediate impact, Chet Holmgren is going to be a superstar in this league.
He lobs it up and stolen by Williams. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 10. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Chet Holmgren has a slender frame, but he's determined to still protect the rim. Coach Daigneault said he'll get dunked on 10 straight times if that's what the game calls for. He paused and then added, he won't actually get dunked on 10 straight times. He's going to get a couple of those, too. Kevin, he certainly will.
I agree. David, he is fearless. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That is his first foul of the game.
Coming into the ball for your Lakers.
The kick out to Williams. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. Lakers leading by 4. LeBron outside. And the foul called on Jalen Williams. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. LeBron outside. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Thunder trailing by 4. Outside Williams. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. 7 points in the game.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Reeves in the corner. Kicks it out to James. Doncic outside. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. Doncic has got 7 points here in this quarter.
And we know Doncic has limitless range, but for him it's about becoming more consistent from deep.
Reeves with it, and it's Wallace picking him up.
Yes.
Thunder trailing by 5. The kick out to Williams. Off target from three-point range.
Yeah, this is me off, bro.
And here is Los Angeles now. And here's Doncic from the arc.
That's so BS, bro. Like, that's retarded.
Doncic has got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Lakers. Gilgeous-Alexander, good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 12 points in the game.
Now, there's some easy offense there. Keep finding looks in that area, and their shooting percentages tonight are going to be off the charts.
And so it's Los Angeles. with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. A look at the field goal percentage.
29. Come on, everyone.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pleasure-packed basketball. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. From the arc. The Lakers with the rebound.
Playing like this, though.
And here is Doncic. And the bucket is good. 3-point chance here for him.
And how about the balance of Doncic on that possession? Amazing at
so
just absorbing the contact and still with the strength.
I don't care. Anyone says.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. 9-point game. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And you know teams are going to be physical with Holmgren, but he's aggressive, and boy, he plays with passion.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
On the wing, Doncic shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Doncic missing. Thunder trailing by 8. Pass to Holmgren. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. And a missed layup. Doncic feeling it out. And it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Superb D from Gilgeous-Alexander, using his length to wipe away the shot.
There's Williams. Back to Dort. The 3.
Oh my God.
LeBron outside. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits.
You didn't see nothing, though.
Pass to Holmgren. Over LeBron. Holmgren gets the bucket.
And great job from Holmgren. I like when he shows confidence attacking inside.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, J.J. Redick's message with his team was simple. And he was real calm during the timeout. He was smiling when he told the team, we're up. Game plan is working. Go out there and have fun. It's always fun when you're up late, guys.
Thanks, David. On deep, James. It's no good. He is 4 for 10 in the game. Inside. Here's Holmgren.
Are you?
Misses the lane. Los Angeles leading by 6. Doncic outside. To stop the drought. Impressive work inside from Doncic. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth.
I'm getting off this shit.
Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Got a piece of it. And they get it back.
This one's over. Please hurry up.
James with it. Looking to end its cold spell. And finished off by LeBron.
And the defense make it too easy for LeBron James. Can't let him get that close.
And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander.
I lost this game because I can't hit a shot.
And the Lakers with possession.
Literally easy, wide open
They played
opportunity.
a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3
Wide
points.
open
And Hayes
opportunity.
throws it down.
Excellent at dishing the rock. Luka with the nice feed.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Over in the corner, Dort. Pass to Holmgren. Driving the lane. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. The second chance effort. And it's LeBron James with the rebound. Lakers leading by 12. Back to Doncic. to the wing on the left. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Hayes. Used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Lakers.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Luka Doncic.
Just does a great job of looking for space and then finding it. That's taking advantage of what the defense is giving you.
The 3 for Doncic. A rebound by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And I think they realize any hope of a comeback is gone.
Well, realistic at this stage of the game, they're going to lose this one, but will they take something from the loss?
12 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Doncic. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. And the Lakers lead by 10.
I'm getting
so
off
it's Los
for the night.
Angeles win this one easily. Some good moments throughout this.
Hope 3-2.